was a time when a man knew the ground beneath his feet, not as property, as witness, not as scenery, as kin. Now we move through rooms built on borrowed distance and wonder why our hearts keep looking for a place to stand. Granddaddy knew the field by the lean of the rain, knew which fence post carried his name, knew where the clay turned red in the ditch, knew which tree got hit and never forgot the stitch. Mama knew the garden by the smell of the beans, knew what a hard year does to greens, knew when the thunder meant mercy or flood, knew how to read the ground by mud. But we got screens in our pockets and floors that don't speak, shoes never dirty in the calendar week. We call it convenience, we call it the plan, but the soul gets thin when it loses the land. Lost lands, where do they go? Under the asphalt, under the glow. Lost hands, no dirt in the line, no seat in the morning, no work keeping time. Lost lands calling through bone, a body can wander and still not be whole. Lost lands, Lord help us understand what happens to a heart when it can't touch land. Now bread comes wrapped with no memory inside, fruit don't tell us where it learned to ripen, meat don't speak of the animal's breath, milk don't remember the field it left. We eat without weather, we sleep without stars, we travel through cities in sealed up cars. Rain is a nuisance, dust is a stain, and the old songs die when nobody knows grain. The porch light flickers, but the porch is gone. The well got capped and the road moved on. The creek still whispers under concrete bands, saying you are lost from your own lands. Lost lands, where did they go? Under the asphalt, under the glow. Lost hands, no dirt in the line, no seat in the morning, no work keeping time. Lost lands calling through bone, a body can wander and still not be home. Lost lands, Lord help us understand what happens to a heart when it can't touch land. This is not nostalgia. Nostalgia wants the past, because the past is gone. This is older than that. This is hunger. A hunger for ground that answers back. A hunger for labor that leaves the body tired but not erased. A hunger for seasons that do not need permission from a clock. A hunger to belong to somewhere that cannot be refreshed, updated, rebranded, or sold back to us as lifestyle. Children know pavement before they know soil, no little screens before they know toil, no passwords better than the names of trees, no climate control but not the breeze. And no, they ain't guilty, no child takes the blame. They were born in the distance and handed the frame, but something in them still turns toward the rain, still wants one good field to call them by name. Give them a garden, give them a stone, give them a tree that outlives the phone, give them a path where the wild things stand, give them back some piece of land. Lost lands, where did they go? Under the asphalt, under the glow. Lost hands, no dirt in the line, no seat in the touch land. Who knows the creek? Not like before. Who knows the field? Not anymore. Who knows the moon? Only by light. Who knows the soil? Buried from sight. What did we lose? Ground. What did we trade? Time. What do we need? Root. What do we hear? Signs. Hands in the dirt, feet on the clay. Call back the names we gave away. Maybe it starts with a pot of basil on a rented windowsill. Maybe it starts with walking slower up an ordinary hill. Maybe it starts with one child asking what that bird is called. Maybe it starts when a man admits he has not known ground at all. Maybe land is not possession, maybe land is not a deed. Maybe land is what remembers what I speak and not receive. Maybe every field we abandoned kept one lantern lit, waiting for the lost to notice they were lost from it. Lost lands, we hear you now, under the roadbed, under the plow. Lost hands, reach through time, teach us the season, teach us the sign. Lost lands, calling through bone, a body can wander and still not be home. Lost lands, Lord help us understand what happens to a heart when it can't touch land. The land does not vanish when we stop listening. It waits under the house, under the road, under the parking lot, under the word progress. It waits with the patience of stone, the memory of roots and the old mercy of dirt. And somewhere, and somewhere, and somewhere, and somewhere, and somewhere, and some